Hello everyone and welcome back to Kinlaig on the new farm simulator map. We've been cutting down some trees on the live stream last time. We've done a live stream when the map came out. It's a beautiful map. The fog is rolling in over the Scottish mountains and we're about to cut down some more trees. Well, I don't know if that's probably the right and nice thing to say, but that's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, wow, my extender came out. The Scottish are going to be really angry with me cutting down their trees, but we need to make money. Basically, what this episode and what the series is about is us starting with nothing but the tools in front of us and trying to get from basically rags to riches kind of style. From no money to, well, money, basically. So we started off with that pickup truck. I tried to get a Land Rover on, but the Land Rover wouldn't pick up a trailer on the tow hitch. So we got the trailer, we got the Massey. We did buy that. We've done some fishing. We bought a bright pink weight for some apparent reason. And we've got the grab it, claw, whichever you want to call it. And we've got a chainsaw. And that's all we started off with. We started off with a rod. I don't know if that's normal to start off with a rod on this map. It seems to be. But I didn't even buy that. I just had that on me. So we're going to do some logs here today. And then we're going to try and maybe get a sawmill. I really want to try and get into the fishing side of things because that's what this map is all about. So maybe we could try and get a fish pond. We just need somewhere to put that said fish pond. So we need to think of a place to put it. So I'm going to do some logs now. Let's have a little bit of a time lapse of that. What I want you to do is loot that like button, scavenge that subscribe button, and smash the 11 bells out that bell button. We're back on Kinlaig on Farm Simulator. Right, I'm going to fetch you back now after that monstrosity of a mission I had there. Alright, I was thinking maybe somewhere around here. Let's just see how much it is. Because here is aquaculture, which I do want to get into. I'm very tempted to do that, but I'm just wondering where would we put these fishing ponds. I mean, we could maybe make a bit here, or I wonder if there's a better idea if we start cutting out somewhere up here. I wonder if is that the best place? It's probably going to be the most pain in the backside place, to be honest. But maybe aquaculture, cut down some of these trees here next. We still have a tree to cut down over here, though. But maybe cut down some trees here and put some aquaculture ponds up here. We have got a silage pit. I forgot to say, it did come with a building. The only bad side is I can't seem to get rid of this building, and I can't get rid of this rubbish here. Unless when I delete this, it goes. But I kind of want to keep that because it's quite handy for keeping the tractors under. So here's 36,000. So what we might need to do, I'm wondering, now if to get the chicken coop. I have got a few mods on here. It's that chicken coop there. It's a modded chicken coop. It holds 150 chickens. But what? It is quite a nice chicken coop, to be honest. I think it would go, I don't know, I need to flatten the land overlaps and other objects, so it can't go in there. Which is going to be a pain. It would be nice around this area. I'm just trying to think where. I would like it there, but I don't know what it's going to do to land. What I might do is save the game. And then if it makes a mess, at least I can reload the game. Because chickens would be handy, but since we're doing logs, I'm not going to cut all this forest down. I'm just making some money to progress, to earn money, because that's the whole point of this series. But I think a chicken coop on there would be quite nice. But this is what we own. It's quite a nice little bit of building. I just can't seem to do anything with the rubbish outside. Or this building here, I don't seem to own it. But we do have a silage pit, so what I was maybe going to be doing is cutting the grass that we own around the sides here and just keep topping up the silage pit and making some silage and selling that too, which might be quite handy. So what my next plan is, I think I'm going to do is sell these logs here and just going to carry on getting these logs in the trailer. And then we'll go and sell them, see how much we get. We should get a decent amount. I've been getting a decent amount for logs. So that's what I cut up so far. Let's get them stuck in the trailer and hopefully get them sold. As you can tell, this is very stacked up with logs. We've got a massive amount of logs on here and the car's probably going to drive like an absolute mess. But let's head on down to the selling point, which is... let's just show you. Oh, that's the horn. Can't really show you on there. The selling point is there. The sawmill. So our place of operations is here. And that is that's where we're selling things. It is such a pretty map, this. I'm enjoying this map. We can't wait to get in. Well, we started some fishing last time. We went down to the ocean. Had a bit of fish near a boat. But now we're starting to try and get into the aquaculture and the agriculture. Because, well, it's farm sim and it's a fishing map, so it'd be rude not to do some fishing. But yeah, it's such a pretty time. I'm having such a nice time on this. It's really relaxing. I'm on the wrong side of the road. I'm too used to playing on my American map. It'd be like, but Badger English. I'm too used to the other map. But yeah, look at that. Look how beautiful it is. Absolutely stunning. So yeah, we have to make a right here, then go and drop this off. And try not to crash into a post box. Or joust someone with our logs. Somehow, I need some practice with the logs. I was really good at this at one point, getting the logs in there, and they're just an absolute mess. How high can you stack your trailers up, basically? Right, let's just get them into the selling point the best we can. And then press R on here. Now we go 5. Oh, damn. We might need to do another load of logs. That is just not enough. I think it was 36,000. Right, I'm going to do a couple of more loads of logs. I think it's safe to say I can't get any more on this car, to be honest. I tried, but it just won't go on. Anyway, let's get these logs to said sawmill. God, I'm so rusty at putting stuff on here. Sometimes it's... oh, I'll tell you what, I could go in. Sometimes it's responsive, and then sometimes it's not. I'm gonna blame it on the game like everyone does. Right, there we go. We've got an extra... God, this is leaning to one side. That log is hanging on for life. We're gonna be hanging on for our lives, driving to the sawmill. Join me if I make it. If not, then please call for help. Right, we are here. Hopefully make some nice coin. Let's just see. Oh yeah, that's some nice coin. How much was it again? I've totally forgotten. Right, let's have a quick gander at the construction. We want a sawmill. So it isn't in chickens. It is in factories. It probably would have been better getting the chickens. Oh, wait, it's 37 now, is it? Up there, 36, so we can afford it. So that's what we're going to do when we get back, and that's our achievement done here this day. We have managed to do it, which is fantastic. So I join you back. I wouldn't really call it a farm. Join us back at our few buildings and a forest, which poor squirrels are not going to have a nice time in there anymore. I've kind of took them down. Oh God, we've got speed walls. Moved to Scotland, stole their trees. I do apologise to every Scottish person out there. I have stole your wood. So, I was just thinking, do we get rid of this barn? Is it gonna get rid of all this clutter too? Because if I delete it, it's gonna look odd. Because if we go into here, we can sell it for 8k, but will these go with it? If I go into demolition mode, see they don't go. So that's... What I might do, I'm going to save. I kind of like it. That's the thing. I kind of like it there. I think the forestry equipment. I mean, we could put it here. Let's just overlaps with another object, if you say so. Not owned by us. I wonder. Got to try and put it somewhere where we can actually get it back. I've got to watch because it's going to put a foundation down. Right, what we might do is do some terrain leveling. I just don't want to... I'm going to use all my money up. That's my only thing. What's it done there? Is that okay on there, maybe? Let's have a look. Hopefully, I'll tell you what, I'll take the car. We need to take it anyway. Put it on there. There we go. It's got a little... We've got a login center. That's not too bad, actually. Let's put it in. It's not too bad. We're in a bit of a bush here, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, it's not bad. So there's our sawmill. So what we want to do now is just go into the business side of things. We've got some contracts. So basically with contracts, before I go anywhere, we have to own the equipment before we can do the contract. So we can't just pick one. So we actually got to own, let's just say, a baler. We need to own a round baler. Or a, I don't know if there's any there, square baler. We can't just do them. So we got to actually own the stuff. I am going to turn on, or activate that one and beams. So I'm not going to turn on long planks. I might just keep these two on for now. But let you know otherwise if you think we should do all. Right, what we're going to do is just take one of these trees here and get it going. And that means it's going to start making planks for us to sell. I mean, I'm a plank. I mean, I feel so rusty doing this. It's unreal. When the game first came out, I guess it was nearly a year ago now. Almost. When we're doing this. And I was on it non-stop until after Christmas. I was not off this game at all. So there it goes. God, can't slow down. So that log has gone in there. It should be now processing. There we go. So our log has gone in. It is now starting to make, as you see, it's running. So there we go. So that won't be inactive because I kept it off, and that is running. So that is now making these 2 items. It will take a while. You can actually hear it too, soaring away. So it will take a while, but in the background while we're doing other things, it will be making the planks, so then we can sell, then we can make some more money. I think I'm going to get into chickens next. I think that's what we're going to do. I think chickens is next on the list. I think I need to make some more money, so what I'm going to have to do is cut some more logs down. Or trees down, also known as. I'm going to have to cut some more trees down. Then I'm going to put a chicken coop. I'm not entirely sure where to put the chicken coop yet. So now that should be all in. That's got a decent amount. I need to put some more logs in there yet. But that is grand. I think that's on an alright place, actually. I think that looks okay there. So I think the chicken coop, if we could flatten out in here, it would probably go, because it has got the chickens outside, you see. I mean, I would get rid of this building, but I probably would have got rid of this building too, to be honest, but I don't think we own it, which it is on our land. But we have got a silage pit. This building here I want to keep because it's quite, I quite like it. I quite like that. So I think the chicken coop are probably going nicely in here. So I think next episode we're going to try and get chickens. And we could put it down by the road. We could put it here, like in this area. Then the chickens look like they're on the farmyard. I'm not too sure, but I need to think what to do. And where to put things. I don't know if we're going to actually live here. Or we could find somewhere else to live. And this is just our starting area. Because we haven't got very much space to build here, to be honest. I mean, there is that field there. We could take over that field with building, but it is quite a nice field. What is this? That is green beans. It is quite a nice field, and I don't know if I really want to use it for me taking over it with a farmyard. We have got another field near us here. Oh, nice. That is sorghum or whatever it's called. And yeah, that's some nice fields. So maybe this is just our starting area, and maybe we should look for another farm anywhere else. So hopefully you're all enjoying this map. I think that's this episode done with. I'm going to carry on topping up this lumber, or sawmill, sorry, with logs, well, wood, because we need to, because otherwise it's going to stop and we can't get any products out of it. The products are going to go here, you fill it up here, and we've got some trees right near it. In fact, can we aim for it? For the last bit of this episode, are we going to get it on the spot? Can we get it on the sawmill sell point or crushed by tractor? I should have really moved everything, to be honest. But never mind. I mean, we could flatten out all the back of here. I don't know. Alright, okay. Well, that didn't go to plan. Oh, God. Okay, never mind. I think it goes where the saw normally goes, Badge. Right, well, our tree is now stuck. Oh, God. I mean, this is going to go down anyway. So if I do... God, what a mess we're making. The Scottish are getting angry. I can hear them. Got pitchforks and everything. Oh, my God. Well, there we go. I'm going to put these trees in the selling point. I think we might be able to... Can we get in the tractor in? Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can just shove it in. Right, let's just try. And then we'll just fill it up. And then it just runs in the background. I think I really want to get... There we go, it's gone in. I really want to get, I think, also a mower. There we go. So it has actually made 3 planks. It's got 6,000 wood in there. It's made 1 beam so far. And there we go. It's halfway full now. So I'm going to leave that ticking. That's going to be making us some nice profit. This bush is really annoying, and you can't get rid of it. God damn it. So the bush is in the way, but never mind. I thought we'd destroyed the bush. But that's an episode here with me, FriedBadger. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Let me know how you're enjoying this map. Let me know if we should make the farm here or if we look for an area elsewhere. Let me know some great locations and we can try and find a nice farm eventually to get into to get this series underway. I hope you like it. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time on some more Kinlaig Farm Simulator 25. Catch you next time.